What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Lair. It's me, Juancho, joined by the ever-loving, clobbering J Money.
What's up?
Yeah, back from the ashes. He's risen.
Yes, I am. He
Mhm.
has risen, baby girl.
Yeah. No, the geek takeover today, but you'll see him back as always. But definitely check out. He's in the yeah. Can't speak today. Check him out on his YouTube channel. But yeah, man, it's been a while. Might as well just get into it. John Bernthal joins Spider-Man brand new day. What do you think, J Money?
I used to pray for times like this, man. This- oh my god. Punisher in the Spider-Man movie? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Like like it was out of left field, but then it's like, oh, I'm glad like how out of left field it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because who would have thought, oh yeah, let's make Punisher and Spider-Man interact. Like obviously, Punisher came in like into the comics as a Spider-Man villain, so they could probably start it off as um like he's gonna be like a villain to Spider-Man. Like they fight at first, and then they team up. But it's like, oh, like the dialogue between them two is gonna be amazing.
Another rooftop scene.
Yeah, a whole nother rooftop scene and stuff like that. Like, and I might have said this to you, but if there was anybody to put Spider-Man on fraud watch, it would be Punisher because where was he? Where was he through Daredevil? Where was he through Thunderbolt? The city went dark twice, and you just sat there and did nothing.
Yeah.
Like if there was anyone to like that flame under Spider-Man, I think it would be Don Bernthal. I said Don Bernthal. Frank Castle.
Yeah, this is an interesting cast so far. We have Mark Ruffalo joining, now John Bernthal.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
they,
there's a hot rumor that they're gonna team up to take down a Savage Hulk.
yeah, and like speaking of like trying to take down Savage Hulk, this is just like my little imagination because I doubt they're actually gonna do this, but give this man Frank Castle the War Machine suit. Give that man the War Machine suit and let that be the way how he fights Hulk.
Yeah, I agree. Or given the classic comic book suit.
Yeah, give him the classic comic book suit, but then or also put him inside the War Machine suit.
It's like do both.
Yeah, do both. Oh, yeah, we got Spider-Man budget movie money now. Dude, go wild with it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's great, and there's we've always wondered too, like how much back and forth there be between the television and the movie front. I'm like, this shows like they're acknowledging more and more of the TV stuff when
Yeah.
it comes to because you think when's like didn't they say what Daredevil was before or set before or after Thunderbolts?
I think said before.
Okay, but like what's it called? You think? Well, obviously we talked about recently. We talked about the whole thing with Kingpin, but what's it called? Like you think with the whole thing with vigilantes that make a big play into the whole what's it called? Because Thunderbolts was in New York, so you think that'd be a key factor into it, but But
Yeah.
Spider Man makes the most sense. And then, you know, it's only a matter of time before we hear Charlie Cox is in it.
Yeah.
Maybe Moon Knight. I'm not saying that for sure, but like he's just hopping around, and they've clashed quite a few times in the comics.
Hmm.
And I was telling you, given the whole right situation, if they can't do Kingpin, why not Tombstone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Tombstone would be a very good pick.
Mr. Negative, and they do a whole lot of like just the fact that they're going to be interacting for the first time in cinematic history. It's quite special.
Yeah, this is monumental.
Yeah, it's Valhalla.
Hmm.
But let's see what's next. So we got Spider or John Bernthal and Spider Man brand new day. Oh yeah, we got a Eyes of Wakanda teaser that dropped.
Hmm.
What do you think of it, Jay? Did you see it?
I did because when I watched Ironheart, they showed it in front.
Yeah.
Um, you know, it does like they didn't show much. Um, besides say like, oh yeah, it's a 4-part series and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie, with Ryan Coogler producing and seeing the way how Ironheart turned out, I'm not gonna lie. I, I'm a little what's it called? Optimistic about it because Ironheart was actually really good. It was actually really good, and you know, if we know anything, Black Wakanda and Black Panther is Ryan Coogler's Marvel's bread and butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so. I mean, it didn't get me too hyped, but still, like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah. I'm kind of in the same boat with you. Like, I'm not too hyped, but I will say the art style.
Oh
Like, we
yeah,
saw that brief shot. What was like the Disney Plus sizzle reel we saw a few months ago?
yeah.
Yeah, and then we saw like all these like shows and whatnot. We saw a bit of it. I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. And seeing more, I'm like, all right, they're kind of cooking. Like, it looks like a bit of What If, but it looks more like with style. Has its own style going for it. Do you think we'll see like a young T'Chaka or a young Queen?
Um, what's it called? Like we might see a young Black Panther. Well, okay, hold on. Let me rephrase it. We're definitely gonna see a Black Panther, um, like for sure, basically, because I mean they've been around for billions of years, and if it's gonna be a show about Wakanda, they gotta at least show one of them. But honestly, if there's any like Black Panther to show up, I'm not gonna lie, I would say it'll be Bashanga.
Hmm,
I feel like that's the one they might show.
yeah. Let's see, so we got Eyes of Wakanda, Street Fighter. So on quite the cast they've been cooking up. We are talking right before we recorded. Andrew Koji as Ryu.
Yeah,
Had a Jason Momoa, Roman Reigns. It was like today or yesterday that Cody Rhodes is in talks.
yeah,
David Dashmillion. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's
yeah.
always great to see him. Got Chun Li got cast among others, and then 50 Cent. Um, start with you. What do you think, Jay?
um,
Are you excited? I know you're more of an MK fan, but what do you make of this movie?
what's it called? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. like with the cast that they have, what's it called, Andrew Koji, he's a great actor. Like
Yeah.
yeah, from Warrior. Um, if you also saw Boy Kills World, or I don't know if you saw that movie, he was also good in there. Like he is a great actor, and I mean, what's it called? With him being um, Ryu, I feel like they are definitely uh, trying to take this movie serious. Like they ain't trying to go too wacky with it, even though don't know how you can. But um, the Chun Li actress, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know anything that she's been in.
Yeah, pretty much an unknown.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, this could be a big break for her if
Yeah. She looks the part. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, she looks the part. Um, so that'll probably be a good one. Um, Jason Momoa as Blanca, was not expecting that, but not gonna lie, Jason Momoa is just gonna be playing himself.
yeah.
He acts like Blanca on set and stuff like that. Yeah,
Literally, he doesn't even need any special effects. He's literally Blanca.
yeah, he's literally Blanca.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that one's kind of cool. Um, I remember they said that they got someone for Akuma. Um,
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember who it was.
Not you, right?
Roman Reigns, I think it was.
Was it him?
Maybe I think it
Oh,
was Roman Reigns.
oh shit.
Yeah, because I remember they said that they got someone for Akuma. Um, but I'm gonna have to check back, but um, like skipping Akuma, Cody Rhodes as Guile. You know that that's one I didn't expect coming. Like I wasn't expecting to see that, but the similarities between them, with Cody Rhodes being the American Nightmare and Guile being nothing but America. He literally has the American flag tattooed on him. That that is a really good fit. And I mean, like they just got to do his hair. They got to do his hair. Like, that's like so iconic for Guile. But 50 Cent as Balrog, that one was left field. I was not
Yeah.
of all people to play Balrog, I was not expecting it to be 50 Cent. Never in a million years would I thought, who could play Balrog? 50 or 50 Cent could be a really good Balrog. But hey, not gonna lie, some majority of the acting projects he's been in, he's actually been really good. He's actually done really good. Don't know if you watched Den of Thieves 1. He was good in there.
Oh,
Um,
he's in that one?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
hmm Get Rich or Die Trying. That's a whole biopic about him. But
Yeah.
yeah, he played himself, and I mean,
Well, I was gonna make a pun. Damn. Yeah. But that's good. I mean, he hasn't been doing a lot of music lately, has he?
mm-mm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so it's good that he's trying to get into acting.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, but dude, like, just to put it how you said it, a lot of these were really unexpected.
Yeah.
Like, like 50 Cent, that's the one that really threw me. Like, the rest of the cast, I mean, it's good. It's a good cast. But, well, 50 Cent, I don't know what to think of the movie, but I feel like I can say I do, and I feel like it's gonna be a balls to the walls nonsense popcorn flick. Which I'm like, that's pretty. I mean, if you're going to a movie Street Fighter expecting Oscar worthy performances, Oscar worthy storytelling, I mean, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did just check, and it says yeah,
Hmm. Yeah. Or they might be cooking. This could be, a street or a Mortal Kombat level movie franchise.
you know this could be a really big bang.
Open the road for Tekken, maybe.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean they already did Tekken ones, but
Try again.
yeah.
So what else we got here? Well, bringing back stuff. According to the Family Man Vin Diesel himself, Brian O'Connor is gonna come back for Fast 11 or Fast X Part 2, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
Jay, what do you make of this? There's been a whole topic of bringing back dead people. We saw it last year, Alien Romulus, The Flash. I can bring up other examples, but those are like the most recent ones. What do you think of this? Smart move,
Um,
dumb move?
like I, I'm not gonna lie, I'm majority mixed on it because what's it called? Like Vin Diesel said that he was gonna like he already said that he was gonna like try to get them and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Um, and like he said that he talked to his mom, his entire family, and it was like, yeah, if you're gonna do like the finale of Fast and Furious, you gotta have him in there. And what I heard a long time ago is that he said that he was gonna CGI him in, which I'm like, oh, okay, I'm like, but you and also others have brought up that he has brothers that could do like stand-in.
yeah. Which they did for 7.
Yeah, I forgot that they did that for seven until you had told me.
Yeah,
And so I'm like, yeah, like if it's like okay with the family and stuff like that, like they have the full permission for it, I will say that it's okay and like it's better than hate to throw it under the bus, but Flash.
yeah. And like I understand. I mean, you've had like pretty much up until like 7. They were the two main. I mean, Vin Diesel like made himself the main character with like the fourth one, but the franchise was still about both of them. And then like we've always poked fun of the franchise, like how it's kind of gone way off the rails and it's not even about racing. But a lot of people bring up, oh, it kind of like once Brian was written off, we kind of just he lost something in there too. So it makes sense thematically to bring him. I guess time for controversy, but I'm in the belief to an extent. I'm in a belief where like a fictional character doesn't always belong to a certain actor. Like eventually there will be another Wolverine, another Iron Man, another Steve Rogers, another you know we're already getting a new Superman next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, of course other people can play them. I mean, now had it been like had they recasted him in 8, then yeah, I would have understood. I would have too would have been questioned like why would they do that? But yeah, I feel like as opposed like to a lot of the other decisions they've made recently, there's actually a one that I can like. Yeah, I'm mixed on it, but I'm not too mad about. And the character's still alive too, so in the
Yeah.
universe, so it's not like they're bringing back Han or Giselle again.
Yeah, or not bring someone from the dead.
Yeah, yeah. But see what else. Oh yeah, we're getting quite the return of a big franchise here in Jurassic World Rebirth. So I've heard from a couple people. You probably know one of them too. I've heard mixed things. So it's tracking right now. It checked earlier, 120, 125 million. How much do you, more so two questions for EJ. Do you think this could be another $1 billion hit? And I guess we'll start with the first question. What is your anticipation level? Do you think this could bring back the franchise after, the Minion and Fall Kingdom weren't so good?
Um, I mean, I would say, yeah. What's it called? Gareth Edwards is a really good director, and it like from the trailers, it actually did seem like it was gonna go back to a little bit of like the horror uh, roots. There was gonna be a little, or the dinosaurs were looking like a little scary.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, um, we'll see, like how it is, because I am gonna try and watch it, either next week, but even then, I don't know if I don't know if I can. Um, but yeah, like it does look to be good, but how much it's gonna make? Oh well, hold on. Like compared to Dominion and Fallen Kingdom, I feel like you will have to really drop the ball to make it worse than both of those.
Well, those two made $1 billion also.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Especially shocking considering the Minion came out like 2022 and we're still in the COVID era a bit.
Yeah, we were still in quarantine. So I
Yeah.
mean, hey, maybe, what's it called? Maybe this does have the chance to make a billion, but with how everyone like with how everyone responded to Dominion, it's possible that not many people are gonna like not as many people are gonna watch it uh, this time around.
Yeah, people are. I was like one of the things with the Minion. It's like what's it called? People were starting to feel a little. What's the word like fatigue?
Hmm.
Yeah, with the franchise. So I mean, personally, the trailers have been looking okay. I'm not too excited. Like, it's a great cast too. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson, Marshall Ali, you know, Malcolm Bailey. It's a great cast, but
Yeah.
right now it does have a 54% Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, so yeah, that's a little worrying, but who knows?
Yeah.
I know, I know. Earlier, our manager said it was ass.
Which might just giving you a hint to the trivia there. So, but I guess one last thing, I didn't write this down in the notes, but you might have heard this. There's been reports that Paramount is, the whole franchise was Transformers been up in the air. Transformers One's not getting the sequel. We don't even know that GI Joe crossover is still happening. One reports that Paramount was looking to hire Michael Bay again. I don't know if you heard that, but assuming it's true, what do you think?
um, I'm not gonna lie, that does worry me just a little bit because like I'm trying to put it into the right words.
Your laugh sums up my thoughts.
What's it called? I'm trying to put it into the right words because it's it kind of shows, depending on what they're gonna do. Like it kind of shows like they don't know what to do with the franchise a little bit.
Yeah,
You know, we've had this conversation multiple times where, like you said that, oh yeah, Bumblebee was supposed to be a prequel to the Bayverse,
yeah.
but then it's like with that movie and then Rise of the Beast, it wouldn't make sense. Like how? How would this even be the
Excuse
bless,
me.
bless you? And so it's like cool when even then, what's it called? The Last Night contradicted everything because
Yeah.
Bumblebee fighting in World War II. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bumblebee fighting in World War II. When Bumblebee, this was his first time, so how was it even gonna be a prequel? But then it's also maybe they're actually gonna make a sequel to Rise of the Beast, and it's not gonna be in the Bayverse. But then knowing that who Michael Bay is,
He
he
doesn't care about continuity.
yeah, he does not care about continuity, and like he's probably gonna say, "Oh well, this is a prequel to my Bayverse." What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? No, you can't do that. You can't say it's a sequel to Rise of the Beast, which I'm not saying that they did, but this is a hypothetical. You can't say that it's a sequel to Rise of the Beast, but then say, "Oh yeah, it's a prequel to the Bayverse." But last night contradicted everything. Or or the third option, which I would say this wouldn't be as bad if it's a whole standalone thing. Like it's a whole another thing, like how Transformers One that's separate from Bayverse. Um this one that we have now, which I don't even know what you call it, the '80s verse. I don't know, the '80s. like if it's something like that, then I would say that that'll be a little bit better. But it was surprising to see that.
Sorry, I keep sneezing.
You good?
Totally. Stop sneezing. I want to hear Jay talk. Let me let's start with the positives here. Or the guess the benefits that you can see of this. I mean, it makes sense. A lot of people grew up with him. It's like I know this is kind of an overused example, but if Sony and Marvel would announce, "Oh, Raimi's gonna direct a new Spider-Man movie," you know, for example, or Tim Burton were to direct a new Batman movie or something like that. It
Yeah,
makes sense. You got the nostalgia. In his defense, minus the last night, his movies made a lot of money.
yeah.
Like 3 and 4 made 1 billion.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like, they've been successful for the most part. Unfortunately, that also affected Bumblebee. It did make money, but not as much, only because like that came out after last night. But so did Rise of the Beast. That made good money, but also came out the same month as like Spider Verse and Flash. The Transformers One unfortunately was mismarketed. So the thing is, though, going from positives to like that alone should say like he kind of burned it to the ground. He destroyed it like the Allspark, gone.
Yeah.
like not caring about continuity. For the most part, having a great cast, but not like I like Mark Wahlberg, but I didn't like him in those movies.
Yeah,
They
like
even had freaking what's Odin? What's his name again? Anthony Hopkins. He was in the last night, and he was annoying in that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like there was always a criticism like with the movies, and for the first few, like for the first one, I thought it was like okay when I saw it as a kid. Like, oh, there's too much humans, and then like it's not so much the humans, it's how the humans are, kind of deal. But I can go on and on, but I'd ask you if he were to say, I don't even know a prequel, but like let's just say he made a new movie. Do you bring back Shia LaBeouf? You bring back Megan Fox? You bring back, the original cast, Tyrese Gibson?
Um, you know, if there was one constant, I would say he needs his women in jeans, booty shorts. So like Megan Fox, that's probably a given. But I'm gonna just say this because it just popped up into my head. He's gonna get Sydney Sweeney, isn't he?
I mean, they are making a movie together, right? They're gonna do that one. What's it called?
That's
Uh, was
pointless.
it Splitgate? Was it or Outrun?
Oh, Our Run, yeah.
Yeah, they're just doing Outrun, or I guess he's producing it, but still, don't
Yeah,
don't even jinx it. I mean, they'd be like, she's got cast in the movie as as an Autobot. No,
yeah, no. You
oh,
know, what's one constant in a Michael Bay movie? Women in booty shorts.
yeah,
like it even happened in what what's it called? The Friday 13th one, and he wasn't even directing.
yeah. But I guess that wraps up that. Hopefully, here's the thing, he's not a bad director. I always point out to people like he's actually made quite a few good movies. I point out 13 Hours of Benghazi. I didn't hate the was it Ambulance? I didn't mind that movie.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I didn't. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I didn't mind it. Obviously the first Transformers I liked. What's another one? Pain and Gain. I liked that movie a lot.
Oh, I forgot that was a movie from him.
The Rock. I don't even remember that with Nick Cage.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a good movie. He's good when he tries, but I feel like with Transformers, he's like, let me just make the same movie again, but worse, but worse, but worse. But it's like,
He tests himself. How bad can I make this movie?
and I feel like that was one of the problems with Rise of the Beast. It's like I feel like Paramount's like, people don't care about story a lot. Let's just make it like Bay, like Michael Bay. I still like Rise of the Beast, but yeah. I guess that wraps it up for today's topics. A little trivia,
Yeah.
yes, sir. So I got two for you,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
two and one, but they're the same. So I guess I'll start out with, and these might be they're simple, but kind of what's it called? They're also kind of obvious, but I'll start with in the exact order the Jurassic movies. What's it called? Rotten Tomato scores, and then the exact box office. So from lowest to highest, including Rebirth. Can you guess the Jurassic movies?
All right. So from Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna say Fallen Kingdom last.
No.
3 last.
No.
Damn. Rebirth last?
No.
Okay. Uh, 2?
No.
Jurassic World is last?
Wait. Did you say? Did you say Dominion?
Yeah. That
Oh, I
was
didn't hear that.
that was the second one I said.
Oh, actually, I thought you said Rebirth.
No, I said Rebirth after Dominion.
Oh, my
You,
bad.
I said Fallen Kingdom. I was like Dominion 3, Rebirth. It was,
Oh shit, my bad.
so Dominion is last.
I'll give you a point for my. So
Yeah.
yeah, Dominion's 29%.
Oh.
So can you guess the next one?
Um, Fallen Kingdom,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna go Rebirth.
Uh, actually no.
3 then,
Yes.
then Rebirth,
Yes.
and then Jurassic World 1.
No. Did you say? Wait, which one did you say for number two again?
Number 2. I still got I still got Jurassic World 2 and 1.
Okay, you said which one for number two?
I said Jurassic. Uh, I thought I was on number 3.
Wait. Oh, you are right. So number three. No. Which one? Which one did you say first?
I
Sorry,
said World 1.
Jurassic World one. No.
Oh, Jurassic World 2.
Jurassic World. You already said that. Fallen
Oh,
Kingdom.
Jurassic Park 2. My bad.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And then Jurassic World 1.
Yeah. And then
And then obviously the
yeah.
classic Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
But then you said the box office.
Yeah. So minus Rebirth because obviously up in today. From lowest to highest.
So lowest, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say Jurassic Park 3,
Yes.
and then next I'm gonna go Jurassic World.
No.
Um, Jurassic Park 1.
No.
Damn, was it 2?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Part two.
Yeah, Jurassic Park 2, uh,
Okay.
and then after 2, um, Jurassic Park 1.
No.
No, oh okay. Um, Fallen Kingdom.
No.
Damn. Jurassic World.
No.
Was it Dominion?
Yes.
Oh, oh shoot.
And what's the next one?
I'm gonna say Jurassic World 1 then.
No.
Damn.
You
2?
got three left, so no, no, it's not Jurassic World 2 either.
Oh, Jurassic Park 2.
No, you said that already.
Oh, oh shoot. Oops. um, Jurassic Park 1 then.
Yeah.
Alright, and then Fallen Kingdom next.
Yes.
And then Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Damn. See, like,
Though I will say Jurassic Park, the original, kind of cheated because it's gotten like God knows how many re-releases.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, I was like, I wasn't expecting it to be a lot, but I was also expecting it to be less than like all the other sequels.
Mm, valid. But yeah, that does it. That's the Jurassic family.
Pretty blue, if you ask me, man.
Not Vulcan Blue though.
Yeah, a Vulcan blue.
Shout out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that wraps up the show. Jay, where can people find you?
playing Marvel Rivals Season 3 on July 11th. Not
Ooh.
sponsored.
Not a sponsor. We wouldn't mind a sponsor though.
And we wouldn't mind the sponsor. Hey, I I'd cosplay Emma Frost if you need me to.
You stand in the headquarters
Yeah.
dressed up.
He's like, give us a sponsor. What?
Okay. And then
Oh, it's
me,
good.
you can follow me, just anywhere, just chilling.
Yeah.
And then Geek Takeover, his YouTube channel. And then obviously Superhero HQ.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All that jazz.
Yeah, all the jazz. But yeah, I guess we'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.